Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel KD Programming. Today I am coming with a new interesting point or new program, that is how to find the number is palindrome or not. So as we know, in each and every program we have to first of all create new class for further coding. So first of all create new class. And click on this method and finish. As we know, we have to code inside the main method. So first of all we have to take one number, that is for identifying the number is palindrome or not, we have to take first of all one number of type integer. So and also we have to declare one variable for that of type integer. So int n, again we have to pass one message, that is enter any number. So sys out enter any number. Again, as we know, for taking this input number at runtime we have to create one object of that scanner class. So syntax for that is scanner r equals to new scanner system dot in. So this is nothing but syntax for creating object of scanner class. So here our error is occur. So because after creating object of that scanner class we have to import the package of that scanner class at the start of program. So just click on it. So error is resolved. So after creating object and after import the package of scanner class we have to call this method for getting input value at runtime using this reference variable. So what is your input number? So actually n is nothing but our input number. So here we have to use the next int method for getting the input value at runtime. So and we have to store this value in the variable n. So n equals to r dot next int, and after that our main logic is starting. So here we can use while loop. So here is n is our input number. So for getting this input number or identifying this input number is palindrome or not, we have to know that the n should be or must be greater than 0. So n greater than 0, we have to keep this condition inside this while. So again for comparison purpose, means the generated number is equals to the input number, we have to make one comparison, and also for that comparison we have to take one another variable. For that I am taking here a equals to n. We have to declare this because, and also this a variable we have to declare here also, because one error will be generated here if I am not declaring this a variable here. So this is nothing but we have to store the value of n into a for further comparison. So again inside this while loop we have to do the main logic. So what is the actual logic for identifying the palindrome number? So remember, we have to first of all find the remainder after dividing this number by 10. So r is nothing but, so I already used this variable r, so we can use here r1. So r1 equals to, we have to divide this number by 10, and actually this operator is division operator, not division operator, but it's called as remainder operator. So actually we are dividing this n by 10, but this is not division operator, this is remainder operator. We will take, or we will store this value of remainder in this r1. So after that we have to calculate sum. So for sum, s equals to, we have to multiply s by 10 and add it with this remainder. So r1, again we have to divide this number. Now we will use division operator here. So n equals to n by 10. So this is nothing but main logic for identifying the number is palindrome or not. So here number of errors are occurring. So because I am not initializing this used variable at the start here. So a r1 yes. So we have to initialize s equals to 0 because I am using this here for performing addition here. So s equals to 0 again. Yeah, that's all. So this is nothing but main logic for identifying the number is palindrome or not. Again we have to compare these two results, that is a and s, for identifying the number is palindrome or not at the outside the for loop. So again we have to use outside the while loop, sorry. Again we have to use this if loop for comparison of a equals to yes. If the generated value is equals to the input value, then the number should be the palindrome number. So if this condition is true, then we have to print one message, that is sysout number is palindrome. So palindrome number. If this condition is false, in else statement we have to print sysout number is not palindrome, not palindrome number. So this is nothing but overall program for identifying the number is palindrome or not. So we have to remember only that much logic we have to remember. So I will further explain each and everything by taking one example. First of all, save the program and run this program. Again enter any number here. I am entering here 121. We can enter any number. So we can observe the result, that is this is nothing but the palindrome number. Now I will explain each and every line by dry run. So dry run. Now as we know, I am using here input value as n equals to 121, and here also for comparison purpose I am using a. So value of a equals to 121 again, and also for remainder I am using here r1, and for sum I am using yes. So again here in while loop I am using one condition, that is n is greater than 0. So again inside this while loop r1 equals to n divided by 10. Again s equals to s into 10 plus r1. Again n equals to n divided by 10. So here while loop is completed. So I am taking here n equals to 121. So 121 is greater than 0. This condition is true. Then these lines will execute. Here let us do some operations. That is 121 divided by 10. So remainder will be here, remainder will be 1, because as we know remainder will be r1 equals to 1. As we know, if we multiply 12 into 10 equals to 120 and the remainder will be 1. So value of this r1 will be 1. So here for further operations, value of n will be 12. Here n equals to 12. So because if I will divide 121 by 10, remainder will be 1, but divisor or the value obtained or input value that obtained for further operations will be n equals to 12. So again here I am initializing s equals to 0. So s into 10 plus r1. Here r1 is nothing but 1. So 0 plus r1 equals to 1. So the current value of s is nothing but 1. Now here n equals to 12. Now this 12 will comparison again with this 0. Here 12 is again greater than 0. Again this operation will perform. So again here 12 divided by 10. Here remainder will be 2. Yeah, remainder will be 2. So 2 equals to r1. Remainder is nothing but 2, and here again the value of n will be 1. So n equals to 1 for further operations. Here we know that 10 ones are 10. So here 2 will be remaining. So remainder is nothing but 2, and the value of n1 for further operations for is 1. So n equals to 1. Again here first of all r1 equals to 1, again equals to 2. So here first of all current value of s is nothing but 1. Now generated value of s will be, here first of all s is 1. So 1 into 10 plus r1. R1 is nothing but, here it is 2. So 10 plus 2, it will be 12. So here it is, I will write like 10 plus 2 equals to 12 for better understanding. Now again here value of n is nothing but 1. So this 1 will compare with this 0, that is 1 is again greater than 0. Now this 1 again divided by 10. Here if I will divide 1 by 10, the remainder will be 1, because we have to take the value as integer. The result coming as 0.1, but we will not consider as 0.1, but we have to take here remainder equals to 1, and the value of 1 n is nothing but here 0. Sorry, here it is 0, because we are not considering the data type float, but we are considering that data type is integer. So here r1 equals to 1. Again s is equal to, the value of s is nothing but now 12. So 1 in 12. So 2 equals to 12 into 10. Here we can observe that 12 into 10 plus the value of R1 is nothing but now 1. So plus 1. The generated result is nothing but 120 plus 1, that's equal to 121. So this is nothing but our output. So here now n equals to 0. This 0 will also compare with this 0, that is 0 is greater than 0, and this condition will false, and this while loop is terminated now. So again this will go through this loop, that is a equals to this yes, and that is true. So this is nothing but overall operation for identifying the number is palindrome or not.